Mark White, who is in Westminster for us. Mark, in terms of what's happening in the House of Commons at the moment, we know that the Prime Minister was there, that she was taken away quickly, she is safe. The Press Association are reporting that the police are going through the Houses of Parliament floor by floor.
Yes, I mean, that's a standard protocol when you're dealing with an incident like this that on the face of it appears to look like a terrorist incident that is unfolding outside Westminster and indeed within the palaces of Westminster. So the police absolutely have to check out this area. They have to put in a sterile cordon around the area and make sure that there are no other people who may be linked to the attack. And by that I mean no other attackers. The information that I've just been speaking to a source again. So the information that that they now have, their working assumption is this is one incident, but it has been broken down into three component parts. First of all, a vehicle that has mounted the pavement on Westminster Bridge and collided with a number of pedestrians on that bridge. Now, of course, we've seen from our helicopter aerials those user-generated videos as well of people clearly injured. Some reports suggesting up to a dozen people potentially on Westminster Bridge. I've just been told by this source of multiple casualties and no definitive number put on that. But the next element of this unfolding incident was the vehicle involved in the attack on the bridge careered down into Parliament Square and then smashed into the railings at the front of the Houses of Parliament. And in doing that, I understand that there are further casualties on the pavement there just by the railings at Westminster Bridge. Now, the information that our source has is that the attacker, one attacker at this moment that we know of, left the vehicle, confronted police officers, managed to get in to the Old Palace Yard at Westminster, just beyond the main gates there, where you often see the Prime Minister's convoy going in and out. Into the Old Palace Yard, was then confronted by a police officer there. We understand that a police officer has been stabbed, confirmed by our source, and that colleagues of that officer opened fire and shot the attacker. Now, at this stage, we're just told that both the police officer and the attacker have been injured, and no further details on that. But again, images that we've seen from the area within the Old Palace Yard indicate a couple of people within there, one lying on the ground, one sitting up, and both being treated by paramedics at the scene. So we're talking about one incident from the information that we're getting from this source, but in three component parts: the mowing down of people on Westminster Bridge, the vehicle then speeding down into Parliament Square and crashing into the fence, the metal fence outside the Houses of Parliament, causing, we're told, some more casualties there. And then the incident inside, where one alleged attacker left the vehicle armed with a knife, headed into the Old Palace Yard, confronted by police officers, attacked and stabbed one of those officers, and then was shot by colleagues of that injured officer.
Mark, thanks very much.